So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. De Bruyne, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram, and here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Kane. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Thuram! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, smashing header! Brilliant save from Alisson! And he comes up trumps again.
Thuram clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham plays it short. Decent hit! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Beckham standing over it. Cleared without hesitation. He'll try from distance. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Busquets. Vinicius Junior. And Dijk wins the duel this time. Pedri. Oh, good read. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's found the way through. And here's Ribery. Beckham. De Bruyne. Beckham. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Ribery. And it's Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Kindly remove it, as it is
Any
about to
opinion
be
you'd like to
turned
express
away.
on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's got full. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's been taken short. Adams with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ribery. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Torres. Big header! Oh, taken with style! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 62 minutes is number 12, Marco van Basten. The attendance for this
So the
match
first
was
goal of the game.
80,113.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Some really good ball movement. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. He's got away. Beckham. Great ball, and the shot! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Great work on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good play. That is good. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looks to go up and over. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Oh, what? It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Puts in a cross. He gets big! Yes! And they are cruising away. It is. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Marquinhos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found a way through. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. He won't be happy with that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Works it forward. Now that's well seen too. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Big header! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's gone looking for safety. He can run onto that. And now the breakaway. Ribéry. Van Bouten. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Always onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's quick to get it clear again. Interesting ball. Vinicius Junior. Van Bouten with the clearance. Oh, here's a chance! He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Headed upfield. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he'll shoot here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Can he finish? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Inter Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Quick look, then he rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ribéry. Look at this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Inter Milan have real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
70,987.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Dijk. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he stop it going out? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's going to go a long way.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rummenigge! Adams gets it clear. Baresi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a
Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Looking for options for movement.
Inter can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham.
Minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min in acres of... He's got full! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Always onto this. Oh, well played. And that's it. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award,
Please be
and
made
no
aware
surprise
that
there.
smoking is only permitted in designated
What are your
areas
thoughts on
within
today's
these
game then,
grounds.
Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page. Kaká! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. David Villa in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward now. Busquets cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kaká.
Inter are really in a position where...
It's Alonso! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rodri. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Kane. David Villa. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xavi Alonso, given the lift of his goal. Oh, good ball! Good read, needed to be. Ribery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kane. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Back into the middle. Cruyff. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nicely aimed pass. Threads one in. Vieri. Vieri! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Vieri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's been cut out, well played.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nielsen. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. And he gets rid in a hurry. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum.
Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this. Kaká finds himself offside. And they win it back again. Edmilson.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He has found the way through. Kaká! Kaká! And he's quick to get it clear again.
The match was 80,607.
Thuram. And it's Cruyff. Now Kaká. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cruyff. And it's Xavi Alonso. Kaká. Vieri. He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chance for the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise, he's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's away. Tries to get it clear. There's the hit! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20, Kane. Number 11, Ribery. Number 10, Olise. Number 6, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 13,
Hernandez plays it
Felipe
short.
Valverde. Number 21, Bernardo Silva.
In for a header!
Number 7, Neymar.
Oh, he got himself into a great position. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Colomwani. Colomwani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
4 added minutes.
Now looking to
indicated.
orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Vieri. It's Vieri! Busquets. Colomwani. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets a good foot in there. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Decent chance! And that is doing no harm.
Well, that's why we all say in the city.
There could be trouble here. He's one-on-one, shot! Great chance! Goal! Inter! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Great hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Pumas get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And claimed it back swiftly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neymar, shot at goal! And again! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Caught offside that time. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Ribery. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Gets his pass away. Deftly away. It is a corner, good chance. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Belletti. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar gets flagged offside. Kane. And they've got rid. Taken back almost at once. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Kane. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Pumas trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the
He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rummenigge just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Rummenigge
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a
And the finish! He scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 20, Kane. Number 5, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 13, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 2, Williams Saliba.
That has been knocked clear. That's headed upfield. 75 minutes played. That pass has been well intercepted. Ribery. And the keeper beats it away. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good ball over the top. Busquets. Passing nice and neat.
4 added minutes
Oh,
have
he's
been indicated.
real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Elise. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's it. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he was quick to react. And it's Okazaki. Now that looks a decent ball. Kvaratskhelia, decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Szoboszlai. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McAllister. Busquets. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Guardiola gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Szoboszlai. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Rummenigge! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that's gone loose.
added minutes has been
good read.
indicated.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their
Those
first
of you
half
making
success
their way
with
home on public
another show of
transportation
strength?
today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
No, that's been intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kolumuani. Rummenigge. Oh, good balls. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta makes the interception. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Played in. Adams gets it away.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And the pass is intercepted. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Celtic with the corner, they're first. Goes without saying, that was poor. Rodri, Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Cruyff. Nico Williams. That is lovely. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Busquets goes steaming forward. Hernandez. Busquets. Kane. Cruyff. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And it's Salah. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Ribéry. Out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. And it's Salah. That's a nicely measured pass. Great shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found the way through. Drive in with a header! They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Chance! Cruyff is flagged offside. Ribéry. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
And a quick announcement,
that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Is now on sale in the
some first half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Substitution.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Cruyff. Ribery. No way through. Nico Williams.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these...
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Cruyff. That pass has been well intercepted. Williams. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Nico Williams. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Celtic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vinicius Junior. And he's quick to get it clear again. And claimed it back swiftly. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nico Williams. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And here's Nico Williams. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. And it's Ribery. That's been cut out, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Celtic truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Cruyff.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be one
And here's
more added
Suarez.
time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Kane taking in the accolades, having been... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Always onto this. And the flag has stayed down. Too long and over the line. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows he's got all. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Busquets. Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. He's through here. Olise, he's found the way through. Olise! Cleared without complication. Oh, and he's through the middle. He is through here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So it is still 0-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo. White. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pirlo. That is a great pick out. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold. And Hernandez. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager
Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely weighted ball. Egypt are looking to go forward now. And it's Ribery. David Villa. It's Luis Suarez! That's going to go a long
Attendance
way.
for this match was 80,607.
Ribery does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Luis Suarez. White. Tries a cross. Deftly away. Now it's Kane. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they've got rid.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20.
We have got changes here,
Number
from both
6.
sides in fact.
Vinicius Junior. Number 10. Olise. Coming on the field. Number
And here's
13.
Torres.
Filippo
Oh, good read.
Inzaghi. Number 7.
And here's Haaland.
Neymar.
Haaland!
Number 24. Freddie Ljungberg.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
He could be in here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar plays it in. Good effort from distance.
Added time.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And the header! Adams gets it away. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Please take
Well,
this
a decent draw,
opportunity.
Peter.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Torres! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Torres. Looking for options for movement. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kane. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ljungberg. And it's Del Piero. Aim forwards. Torres. And he's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp. Taken back almost at once. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wriggles his way through. Vinicius Junior. In comes the delivery. And he's there to clear it. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! Goal! Inter! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Del Piero. Great ball if he can get there. Bernardo Silva. Inter Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. Griezmann.
There will be 1 minute
Well read.
time.
And the danger is averted. Adams with the clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude.
Substitution.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bernardo Silva. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Great run on the overlap here. Guti. Costa Curta.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Played back in. Now it's Pedri. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about up to the hour now.
For this match was 80,113.
Pedri. Guti. Chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hits one! Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Bellingham! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's found some space.